Hi, I'm Liv. I'm here to tell you about the Thrifty Notion June fabric collection. This month's collection is all of our fun, bright colors, and all of the fabrics are named after beaches in California. We really love our June collection. It gives us a chance to get all of those fabrics out there that are just kind of a lot. We just put them all together and embrace the maximalism. So let's get started. Okay, gonna start out with some blends here. This is a cotton spandex denim, basically. It's a little bit shiny. It's got a little bit of a metallic thread to it as well, so it's a blend, it's a cotton blend. Fairly stiff, it's denim, but so many cute things could be made out of this almost turquoise, bright blue, happy, semi-sparkly denim. This one's called El Segundo. Next up is just a synthetic suiting. It is trying to trick you into thinking that it is wool. So this would be good for making coats, jackets, sport coats, all the parts and pieces of a suit. It is a little bit loosely woven, so it could be a little bit snaggy. You would want to kind of take extra care when wearing it, but it is not itchy like wool. So that's an upside to this one. And it's way less expensive than wool, so great for practicing more tailored sort of sewing and techniques. Oh, I suppose I should tell you the name. This one's called Mandalay. Okay, this is just a fun little kind of plaid taffeta. It's called 1000 Steps. Taffetas are pretty stiff. They're meant to be voluminous. You use them for usually for formal dresses and things like that, where you want a lot of poof, a lot of fullness in the skirt or poof in the sleeves. It's just a fun, bright taffeta. This one is a synthetic. Okay, I have this big old pile of knits. First up is a stretch velvet, which velour, and these just pretty jewel tone florals. This one's called Como. Let me see if I can show you the stretch here. She's probably going to fall down. They like to do that. Very faint around here. Very stretchy. Not very stretchy. So you get some side to side stretch, but not so much in the up and down. Also really nice fluid drape on this one. Okay, this one's called Ventura. And it is just like a straight up, almost all spandex. It's very, very stretchy and also very full. There's a lot of yardage here. So you could like get together with friends and make matching leggings. Stretchy this way, very fluid, floaty. You could make a dress or a skirt. You could do a swim wrap. You could also just do leggings and workout wear type stuff. Okay, these two are the same thing, but with different prints. So this one's called El Porto. It is a polyester spandex with sequins. Not exactly sequins. It's not sewn on. It's like the glued on glittery kind of sequins. Sparkly. It is stretchy in all the directions. Maybe I can show you. Stretches all of the ways. Maybe I lied. I lied. Is that right? It's very stretchy this way. It's just a little bit stretchy this way. So that's El Porto, and this is called Zuma. Both are quite fluid and just kind of a lot, which is what this collection is all about. Okay, this is jersey, like a t-shirt jersey. It's called Laguna, and it is 95% cotton and 5% spandex. So you do have stretch this way and a little bit of stretch this way. So that just makes it easier to make a t-shirt that'll fit. Really, t-shirts will be your main thing that you want to do from this. It's also kind of nice and thin. So like baby clothing would also be nice out of this. Or like a t-shirt dress, very comfortable. Jersey's great for summery stuff. This one's called Sunset, and it's more of a vintage jersey. So nice drape. I am not positive on the fiber content on this one, but I'm guessing it's a poly cotton. And it's just this fun, bright, warm floral. Just stretches in one direction, not the other. This one's on a floppy bolt. This is a rayon spandex jersey, just to keep it interesting. So extremely fluid drape on this one. And it's going to have a lot of stretch in one direction and just a little bit of stretch in the other. So really fun, floaty, bouncy. This one's called Aliso Creek. This kind of fabric is really nice for like maxi dresses in the summer because it's just really floaty and really stretchy and comfy. This one's called Poche, and it is another kind of vintage jersey. It even has a date. It's from 1990. Amazing, fun jewel tones. Only stretches in just one direction. And I think this one is more just cotton. This might be 100% cotton. The slide will tell you for sure. I have yet to get myself to consistently write the fiber content on the end of the bolt to make this easier for me. You know, we live and we learn. Anyway, that one's called Poche. And this one's called Arroyo. Arroyo? Arroyo. I don't know what's the name of a beach in California. I'm in Kansas. I'm doing my best. This is sewn together on the edge, I think, just to keep it lined up on the bolt, because a lot of times these can get off kilter and the stripes are all wonky. So anyway, another one that's probably, oh, this one tells me it's 50-50. So this is a poly cotton. No spandex in this one, so it's just going to stretch in one direction. All right, get into some more natural fibers. This is a vintage cotton canvas. It kind of gives octopus vibes, but it's just a paisley. I don't know. Every time I see it, I think it looks like octopus tentacles. This one's called Balboa, and it is, I'm not sure the width on this. The slide will tell you the width on this. It seems a little short to me, but anyway, kind of a fun vintage there. This one's called Harbor Cove. And for some reason, I don't think this one is vintage. I think this is a more modern one, but it definitely has a vintage vibe with these colors. And that one is, I'm pretty sure, all cotton as well, but the slide will tell you. All right, this is a vintage denim from the 90s. It's got just kind of this southwestern motif to it. And this one's called Little Corona. That's a cotton denim, or twill, kind of the same thing. Now this is a fun one. It doesn't look like it. It looks very modern, but this is from the 1960s. Super fun, very vintage, very bold colors on this. It's 100% cotton. It is a canvas intended for home dec, but I think you're good to use it for pants and shorts and overalls and things like that as well. It's just a nice sturdy weight, very similar to denim. Or you could just do your whole like sun porch with this. Very fun. Okay, gonna get into our little like fancier fun stuff. We have a small piece of leather. Now it seems like a little bit of it has been used because some of the edges are cut square. It has an embossed kind of ostrich skin look to it, but I think that is a fake. They're kind of trying to fake finish to make it look like ostrich skin. Fairly certain this is either goat or sheepskin. Very pliable, supple. You could make things like gloves out of this if you wanted to, or just a really nice little bag and accessories. But you can see it's very pliable. We have just this one piece, and we just called it teal leather because it's going to go the first day. Like, it just will. One of those. The rest is silk. So this is called Manresa, and it is, oh goodness, what's the name? Crepe de chine, I believe. It is extremely thin silk, meant to be used as lining. You can see it's almost sheer. Maybe it's just charmeuse. Can't remember, sorry. The slide will tell you, but this is so bright. I don't know if the camera is going to pick it up, but it almost hurts your eyes. It is so intensely saturated. Very pretty, very fun. You could do a super cute top out of this. Very bold. That one was crepe de chine. This is charmeuse, but it's also a jacquard. It has a polka dot pattern woven into the fabric. This one's called Surf. Extremely fluid drape, and that is also silk. More silk. This one's a chiffon. Very delicate, very pretty, very fluid and floaty and magical. Like it's like a jellyfish. Very, very, very see-through. And this one's called Santa Monica. This is raw silk. It's designer dead stock from Caroline Rose Couture. It's also vintage, so really pretty. This one's called Capistrano, and it doesn't have, it's just not as fluid of a drape because it's just a thicker fabric. Still pretty fluid. Would make blouses, tops, dresses, pretty things that you would make out of silk. Anyway, this beautiful turquoise piece of fabric is our final fabric for this collection. Happy sewing!